Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Colin Horner. I call myself the Explainer Guy, or I must correct that. My friend from Malta actually called me the Explainer Guy. And to explain is to clarify, make something more clear by showing you more detail. So I adopted this name. So what do I do exactly? Well, I help you tell your story. I do that by taking your voice, it's got to be you, and making your words count for your target audience by working with you to deliver an interesting, engaging visual message. So I'm combining your voice with some words that we develop together and some unique images that tell the story. Why does that work? Because it pierces through what we call the reticular activating system. Most of us have this system that prevents information overload, etc. And we've got to find a way of doing that. And visual pictures, simple pictures, are a very good way of doing that because our brains are wired for pictures and for stories. And the simpler the picture and the simpler the story, the more effective will be the message. So that's what I do for other people. It's interesting when we do this because obviously we have to have an interaction to develop this script together, that often other things pop out. We solve problems that you didn't know you had, or we have ideas because drawing pictures creates ideas. What's the benefit of this? Well, you can save an enormous amount of time. Because our brains are wired for pictures, the brain assimilates the message much more quickly and retains the message and will remember it afterwards. So we can save you time and we can better educate your market and sell your ideas. I do all of that, and the significant thing is that I deliver it digitally because I used to call myself, in fact, the digital doodler. I love technology. I love digitizing. All of my pictures are digitized. So what we develop is what we call explainer videos, storyboards that develop. I'm showing you static pictures at the moment, but storyboards that develop and tell the story as you go along. So it's telling your story with your voice in a combination of our words and your pictures. Some examples. Here's some work I did for a lady in New Jersey. She's an expert in the autism field, and she advises people and helps people get over their inhibitions because of autism. And this was a storyboard. I'll show you where you can follow these at the end, but this was a storyboard I did for a lady in New Jersey. This was a storyboard I did for a teacher in the UK, somebody who believes in the value of nature and taking children particularly into nature to find, so she doesn't take, flip charts and that sort of thing. She takes children into nature and they smell, they feel, they learn by going through nature. And I developed, her name is Jane, I developed a video for her called Jane's Nature Walks. Another one, this was for a BNI member in Yorkshire who has a very unique business helping those businesses who have a work from home, well, they're forced to work from home. So he helps them get the right equipment, get the right environment for their workers. And we deliver this in an interesting, and the other thing about communication is when you're able to smile, when people smile, they listen. And then finally, the man who called me explainer, I call him the bozo from Gozo. Sorry, Tommy, didn't mean that in a nasty way. But Tommy is a very, very creative man and writes wonderful scripts. And he wrote a script the other week in his LinkedIn profile about the memories we'll have after COVID. He called it the COVID Museum. And I was so inspired by this that I created this video just to emphasize and share Tommy's originality and the wonderful prose that he developed. If you want to see examples of this and work out whether it would work for you, well, you know me, I'm BNI all over. So I deliver this through my BNI Connect profile. I call myself the explainer guy. My specific ask is BNI members, because I know a lot about BNI, but I think also BNI executive directors and franchisees, because I can help them market themselves by using the art of presenting perfectly. Or you can pick me up on my own BNI profile or my YouTube channel. So I'm the explainer guy, telling your story in your words in a very unique way where you'll get listened and remembered. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Colin. It indeed was a great privilege to hear you explaining about how you explain, supported by these images.